It's time for Powerwashing Simulator 2. We're here on Xbox Series X. Be sure to like the videos. Subscribing is great as well. We power washed, then we painted. There was like a painting game spinoff. And we've been waiting, and we did DLC. Lots and lots of power washing DLC. But the time to power wash has returned. Yep, we're power washing again, as if our life depended on it. So, yeah, I mean, it's been a while, and why is it doing that? Okay, that's good. I want it to be like, I don't want the weird float camera. Okay, that's that one, okay. Change nozzles, yep. How do I change the weird thingy there? Okay, we're good. Alright, Jessica's Antiques and Collectibles? How did it ever get so dirty? It's time to power wash. Yep, it's been not, actually it hasn't been that long, but Power Wash came out, and there's a lot of DLC that I actually checked out. We did like a whole stream for Back to the Future, where I literally sat there and like, you know, power washed the Back to the Future stuff, like the clock tower and the car, and it took hours. This game is, you know, it's a game that literally takes hours of your time to play. Is there not like a wider kind of thing going on with this? Because it's like, this is going to take forever. So anyways, it's a game where you power wash. Now, from what I understand, the sort of thing is they wanted to get away from their publishers. So yeah, you do that, you do a power wash in 2, and now they can use this as a base to build more power washing from, which is quite exciting if you're into power washing like myself here. You know, I spent it's a big time killer is what it is. You can literally spend just hours of time. I remember some of the park things we did, like even in co-op, you just spend forever sitting there like power washing and trying to clean stuff up. I don't like these tutorials, but it teaches you how to do things. But yeah, this is kind of the game. It's sort of relaxing though, because you sit there and you just hear the majestic like water just kind of go by, and yeah, power washing is kind of cool. And it's neat that there's a game based around the idea that you're doing this, but it also shows just how mundane simulator games are in the modern era. I have all kinds of odd jobs under my belt now due to countless hours of playing games over the last few years. It seems like all kinds of simulators come my way, and you know what? I embrace them. I embrace the madness. I'm one of the greatest simulator people there's ever been. I live for simulation. It's just what I do. But yeah, you really have to get in there and get like all the grime and stuff, and then when it's satisfying, it makes that ting sound, and you go, cool, I did a good job. And then you go on to the next thing, and then like you power wash all kinds of stuff, like houses and buildings and parks, and it's just like, it is one of the greatest time killers of all time. You will waste, if you play this and you get into it, you will waste so much of your life doing this game. It is ridiculous, and you get like an expansive town and different areas to go and power wash in this one. It's yeah, it's quite an evolution. You start out simple, right? You do like a vehicle, and then, you know, by the time you know it, you're doing whole parks and stuff, and you're wasting whole afternoons just power washing. It was fun to stream too, because I just, you know, it was really laid back, and you just chill out. So anyways, yeah, for this one, from a technical standpoint, it looks like we got 1440p, 60 FPS. You played alone or with up to 4 players in co-op, which is quite exciting. I know. And then there's local co-op up to 2, I guess, with split screen. So if you want to play with a buddy locally, you have the power to power wash. I know, quite exciting. But yeah, this is the game. You just power wash. It really is kind of calming. You have to have the patience for it. But if you're just here to have like a chill time and just kind of hear the water just go shh, you know, back and forth, it's like, It's quite magnificent. I don't know if people are going to be as into Power Washing 2 as they were into the first one, but it's still a pretty cool time, in my opinion. It's still like a pretty vibing time. It really is, like, it's just peaceful, you know? It's just peaceful. So I guess the big difference now is there's mysteries of Muckingham and stuff that you're dealing with, a new campaign, new locations filled with grime, and you have to be a grime cleaning master to get through them. This is going to take forever. I'm just sitting here being like, yeah, this is going to be like the whole video and then some, isn't it? And you take all these jobs and you try to clean places and make them sparkly and stuff using your power washing tools for good. I don't know why anyone gets a vehicle this messy. It actually has like kind of made me think about like how cool it would be to actually power wash in real life. I actually had a power washer that I was able to borrow for a photo, but I did not use the power washer. I kind of wish I did, but I didn't know what I would power wash, because it's actually pretty deadly, like getting water like moving this fast. It cleans stuff really well, but like it will also clean the flesh off your bone. I need like a wider nozzle or something, like for a little bit more, yeah. It's gonna take forever, but as far as sequels goes, it's I don't know, order the same, sort of. Like, you're just power washing. I guess there's, like, new tools and things you can buy and new stuff to do. It's a bigger, better sequel with more grime than you could ever imagine. Like, seriously, this is gonna take me forever. The things we waste our lives on, eh? Stuff like this. I mean, as long as you get value out of it, is it wasting time? I don't know, it's hard to say, but like... Yeah, we're power washing again. I didn't think we'd be power washing so soon, but I mean, after a big successful power washing one, you gotta do a follow-up, right? If anything, I'm used to sequels taking forever to come out now, so when you do get a sequel that comes out in a timely manner, you go, wow, I feel like I just did that. You know, back in the day, you used to get games pretty quickly, just like that. I miss those days. Days gone. Days gone power washed. This is looking nice and clean. And you gotta get it like pretty clean. Like there's a little bit of like leniency, but not in a meaningful way. Like it's gotta be pretty spick and span. They let you like finish the job early sometimes too, but you know you're a failure because you didn't get the job done properly. And that weighs on you. Roofs are kind of awkward in this. I haven't seen the outdoors for a while. I'm too busy working on the inside of this place. It's like a whole chat going on in Muckingham. You can tell that the scope of this has increased tenfold because there's all this stuff going on. This is going to be the whole video. It's just me working on like this one area. That's what it feels like. We haven't, like, I've just barely been trying to get the interior done. It is so awkward to clean this roof. I often wonder how much water gets wasted doing this kind of stuff. But, like, seriously, it is such a satisfying thing. It's almost like, because of the game, you're motivated to go get, like, a part-time job where you're just power washing. Because it seems like the most zen thing in the world. Like, could you imagine just popping on a pair of headphones, like AirPods? You just got your AirPods in and you were just, like, whooshing away the world around you. Although maybe that would be dangerous because the power washing has to be used for good and not evil, so it's like you gotta pay attention responsibly. Someone made a smiley face, and some of the grime is tougher than the other grime, so you gotta like extra go at it and stuff. That's just the job, you know? Try and get that door angle thing. You gotta be kidding me with this frame. You gotta make sure everything connects too. And then you have things that can help you up, like scaffolding stuff. I think in the first game you were like cleaning, you know, like the Bikini Bottom from like SpongeBob was a place you cleaned. There was a DLC for it, and then I think there was one. Yeah, there's Back to the Future. There was Warhammer, strangely enough. Warhammer, they do anything. Let's power wash. I don't know what else to say about this. I mean, it's a game where you splash water and clean things. It's really, really self-explanatory. I don't even know what kind of deets I could really give you. Jessica's. You can make these tires nice and clean. It's gonna be so clean that you could lick the power washing water right off of it. Whatever that means. I like that it's got like a Call of Duty prone, just so that you can make sure that you're getting in there and getting all the stuff done. Okay, I think we're actually almost getting to the end of this. I mean, we have to do the top of it, but stuff's getting done. I am a power washing supreme power washer. And it's like, it is funny too, because like, if you don't remember, why isn't that coming off? As I said at the beginning of the video, they did like a spin-off where you paint things. But I don't know if that one went over well, because I don't really remember anybody talking about it or getting more content. I'm like, there's something less satisfying about painting as opposed to power washing. I think it's the cleaning factor of power washing as opposed to like painting something. Like painting is kind of like decently satisfactory in real life, but like I think it was like spray painting too. It wasn't even like painting. See, this stuff you really got to get because the grime's worse here. Yeah, the grime is a lot worse on the windows for some reason. How did we ever let it get this bad? Do I get like a tip for the better job? You know, if fast food can expect 18% for doing like nothing, I would love to get a nice tip for my power washing. Remember, okay is 18%, guys. 20% is satisfactory and 25% is a good job. Somehow. In some kind of sick, twisted world that I live in. This is still ongoing. We are still not done yet. This is my life now. I power wash again. I never thought the power washing call would call, but someday you have to answer, you know? It's like when you know something from your past is going to come back to haunt you, and it's like the urge to power wash has returned. We are the power washers. We power wash. We wash the power within. It's hard to get up on top of this truck thing. I think that's because I'm not supposed to be on it, but still. Makes it a lot easier to clean this stuff. Because it's like, this grime is just like not... I'm going to come back to that. It's less satisfying when the grime isn't cleaning, you know what I mean? If I don't see it disappearing, I don't get that little ting sound every now and then, I lose my mind. I lose my mind. This is a great 20-something minute tutorial is what this feels like. I think they'd ease you into it a bit more. But they're just showing you how high the stakes are, you know, in this one. It's a whole world of power washing you have to do now. You're not just power washing the neighborhood, you're power washing the city. I can't wait till we get to power wash in space, because I think that's what we've all been waiting for. I know I have. From the moment I saw Power Washing Simulator, I was like, we have to do this in space. The physics of it don't make sense, but you know. Something we have to do. It looks so clean. They also gives you like a full-time report too, based on how you did after. It's kind of cool. I'm honestly surprised that this does not count as being finished. The side of the truck. That finished the side of the truck? Are you serious? How did that make any sense? I hate the more intense grime build-up here. Cause grime ain't got the time. There we go. Oh yeah. We're getting there. We're 88%. This truck's almost done. So, how's the weather? Yeah, it's just like a very simple but like detailed game is what it is. Could you please clean? There we go. I hate the level of required precision for this car. Car window. Truck window. It's actually putting me to sleep at this hour. Which I guess is kind of good. Okay. So I'm assuming the roof is the problem that we're having to deal with here. I like how the tutorial doesn't go over that aspect of it. Because I'm assuming there's stuff up on the... I knew it! But how do you get up there? How are you supposed to get onto the top of the roof of this thing? Like parkour up there. This is terrible. Look at this. This is a dangerous job. Good thing there's a veteran power washer up here. We gotta clean the roof. We gotta bring the roof down. I'm not even gonna finish this entire truck in this, like, one video. This is ridiculous. It's crazy how much, like, of a time sink this game is, though. Like, you really genuinely can just waste your time doing this. Like, it's scary. Like, I know that because I, like, streamed it and played it, and, like, casually was playing it and having some fun with people, and it takes forever. We're getting there, though. What a weird day. What am I missing? The bumper, exhaust, front light, roller? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. This is ridiculous.